Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we're back with the Honda 50. The Cup, this is a C100 maybe? Yeah, C100. And we've got to repair this front fender. It's busted. You see it's broken right here, so we're going to try to repair it. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Okay guys, I have the fender off. And you see it's broken right here on this side. I think it goes this way. It's broken right there. And it's got a crack right here that we're gonna try to repair. It is missing a chunk right here. We may do something with it that we just have to touch it up with some paint. But the main reason why he had bought a fender, you saw it, he had bought a fender, but he bought the wrong one. And the difference was right here in this section. The one he got was much shorter and it needs this longer one. So we're going to go ahead and repair this one. For the condition of what this bike is in, we're just going to make it better. That's all we're going to do. So let me show you what we're going to use to do that. So this is the leg shields for this same bike. You see it's got a crack here. It's got a crack up over here. And I went ahead and used the stapler, the plastic welding stapler. Here, I've got to cut down my little tabs. And then up here, it's not, we'll make it to where you don't see it. It's not as visible, but you're still going to be able to see it. At least it'll be functional. And for this bike, it's better than nothing, right? And if we don't have to spend any money on it, it's perfect. At least we didn't break another chunk off of it. This is the plastic welding gun kit, whatever you want to call it, stapler. I'll leave a link in the description below. It comes with this gun and these staples that they come in different sizes and shapes that you just stick in. It's hard to see. That you just stick into the end. It heats up, you press it into the plastic, and it's that simple. First thing we're going to do is clean it up using the Crocodile cloth wipes. So guys, our crack is right here, the first one we're going to repair, and I'm going to use these little staples, and I'm using the ones that look like this, because they tend to just create a more secure connection, I think, just because of the squiggles. And this thing heats up once you pull the trigger, so it's not hot until you pull the trigger. So I'm going to go ahead right over the, I like to start back to kind of where the crack begins into the material, not on the end. And I'm just going to go right in, right there, right over the crack, and then press it down till it starts to go into the plastic. Don't go all the way through, and then pull it up, just like that. We didn't go all the way through. We're starting to seal, or at least keep the crack from splitting. And right there, again, press it. You'll start to see it going in. Don't go all the way through. Let it cool a little bit and come out. Our crack is still there. Obviously it's still there, but it's nice and solid now. It's not flopping around, it's all there. I'm gonna put one more right on the end just to get it nice and secure, and then we'll be done with that. I'm gonna use this one. It's not as wavy as the other one just because I don't have a whole lot of room on the end, just to be able to put that one in. And I'm gonna go right in right here, right on the end. The one thing you wanna keep in mind is when you're using these that are less wavy, they're gonna go in a whole lot quicker because they have less holding you back. So just keep that in mind right there. Then let it cool and you're good. So we got 3 of them right there just holding it all the way across. We didn't go all the way through the plastic. We're just right through, melted in, and it's going to be nice and solid. All we have to do is cut those off. We'll cut those. I like to let them cool for a bit, but now it's going to be really, really solid. Now, if you were doing body work, you could go and repair this little body filler on top. You don't have to worry about it being plastic flexing and cracking off. So let's get to repairing this one. Okay, so we're going to put those 2 pieces together. So let me show you. We're going to use the same staples on this side. So just like that, we're going to get it to hold together. Hold, push it together, push it in. And then let it go in. There you go. Just like that. We'll do one more right here. We're going to do something a little more substantial on the back side. You're not going to see this anyway. We're just trying to get the fender back on. We'll do it one more time right here. Just go ahead and pull the trigger. Push it down. It only takes just a few seconds. Yeah, we're good already. It's way better. We didn't go through, but like I said, we're going to do something a little more substantial on this backside. Okay guys, so what we're going to do now to repair the backside of this is I'm going to use the plastic welder. This screen, it's a piece of, I know it's hard to see, it's a piece of screen. The plastic welder kit comes with these welding rods, if you will. You just melt this plastic. But the first thing I'm going to do is melt this guy so it spans the whole length from the very, almost to the very tip to past the hole where the bolt goes, and then all the way to the top. So it'll make it nice and strong. We're just going to melt it right into the plastic. So guys, this is pretty easy. Once it heats up, it just melts the plastic. And you can see I can come in here and just melt it. So now what we're going to do is just melt this guy directly into it. Takes just a few seconds to heat it up, and then look, see, it starts to stick in there. I want to get it to where it sinks in all the way. I want to kind of bounce around in a couple of different places so I don't warp it. Again, I'm not an expert at it. Some of you guys who are plastic welding experts, please let me know in the comments down below, how do you do it? This is just what I've done over time. Allows me to save some of these pieces and parts without having to go spend any money. It's already got the staples on the other side, so it's there. This is just going to make sure it's nice and strong. And like I said before, nobody's going to see this. Is this fender perfect? No way. That's why I don't mind doing this. Same thing with that. This whole bike is not perfect. You know, if he was going to repaint the bike and polish it all up and do that, then yeah, we'd be buying new bits and pieces. I'd definitely, and he may still buy a new fender and a new leg shield, but if you don't have to, why spend the money? That's my thought. Okay guys, there you have it. Our repaired fender. Both sides. It's going to work. It's going to fit. It's going to make it stronger. At least we'll be able to use it. None of this stuff you'll see. You'll see the outside of the crack right here. Just a little bit, but it won't separate anymore. And it won't get worse. At least we'll have staved that off. So this fender needs to be repainted if he wants to do that, or repaired. It's got a chunk missing out of it. I originally thought about repairing this chip out of it, but the plastic weld that I have is black and it'll show up and be worse looking than what this is. So we could almost just round this front fender off, sand it off, and make it look a little bit better. Maybe that's what we'll do. So we are at a crossroads right here. We either repair this, sand and paint it, or we just make the front fender a little shorter. I think I'm down for making the front fender a little shorter. So let's go ahead and cut it. So I drew a not very scientific line. So we're gonna eyeball this. All right, it's not awful. We can sand it and shape it. Not too bad. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Doesn't have a big chip out of it. Let's put it back on. So guys, there you have it. We went ahead and repaired the fender. We had already repaired the leg shields for it. And super simple fix. Again, like I said, you can't even see where we repaired it because it's hidden back there. And the crack that was over here is right here. So, and for the state of this motorcycle, it's not a concourse restoration. It's just a motorcycle that somebody's gonna ride. So it's not making it perfect. It'll be complete, but again, it won't be perfect. Nice rider. So guys, let's just recap this plastic welder. I think I got this one at Harbor Freight, probably $15, $20, something like that. This plastic welding gun, got it from Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description for both these. I think probably the same price, $15, $20, something in that. For 30, 40 bucks and not having to throw stuff away, right? I even like repairing it until I get to the next thing. I'm the type of guy that I'd rather get it running with what it showed up with, make that look as good as possible, replace pieces and parts over time, not go spend a whole bunch of money up front. So even just these two things I've had for years last forever. And the only thing I just noticed, and I've repaired a bunch of plastic with this, is I'm gonna have to, you know, it always happens that they end up sending you a multi-pack of things and you use one more than others. So I need to replace some of those, replenish some of those. That's the only thing. Other than that, it's great and it works. And it lets you keep using the pieces and parts that you came in on without having to spend any money. You've got this and you can repair as many things as you want. Okay guys, let me go ahead and clean my hands up. I gotta get ready. Today's Carrie's birthday. We got a birthday party tonight, so I gotta go ahead and take care of that. I gotta do all the cooking and cleaning and all that. If you guys feel inclined to, you can go ahead and wish her a happy birthday down below, which will be awesome. If you don't, that's still cool too. Just make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And guys, as always, I want to thank you for watching another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.